Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. We are playing more Metaphor today. Oh, see. Hey, Cheese. Welcome. My favorite Christian streamer. You're so wholesome and family friendly. Ah, yes, of course. I'm the most angelic VTuber. The most say so. See, look, I have this halo. I have some angel wings. You know, it's not a costume. Yes. A true role model to everybody. Yes, of course. Yeah, you know, honestly, I think that it is a life lesson to be internalized, is to think about, you know, the teachings of the holy texts, especially when they talk about, the tentacles and the things that you are supposed to be doing with them. You know, that's just it. Yeah, I did in fact see that. It sure was something. Honestly, like, respectable that they wanted to do that. I don't know how good of an idea it was, but good on them. You know, whatever makes people happy, I'm happy for them. You're only angelic because the other VTubers are indefinitely hornier than you. Is that a challenge? Am I getting challenged? Like, is it like, I'm just confused. Do I need to sound more down bad? I thought that someone said I put other VTubers to shame. Like, which, if you weren't there for that, you know, in a game like Metaphor, right? Like, really, my main question in a game like Metaphor is that when you have, like, monsters, right? You know, and you have people probably getting, like, funny ideas with monsters, right? Do they have, like, monster condoms, right? Like, you think that that'd be important, right? Like, they would need very specific ones for different kinds of monsters. Is that, like... Do you think that that's something they've explored? Because I feel like that's a question on many people's minds. Is just like, you know, how do you approach this situation safely? Right? Like, am I wrong in this? Yeah, clearly that is the case, Cheese. I think they explicitly did that. Monster condoms for my Magnum Dong? Yes. Clearly this is, there is a tie-in that I'm not gonna go to there. But... Yes. Did anyone see the Game Awards yesterday? Last night? I didn't actually watch it. But I did scroll through the catalog of new games. Announced games to be announced. Announcing games. There was, like, Outer Worlds 2? The second one? I'm very excited about that. I like the first one. But there's gonna be a second one. There's a 2. There's a 2-2-1. Borderlands 4. Wasn't huge on 3, gonna be honest with you. But, you know, you never know. I want GTA 6, 7, and 8. I'm actually a little bit concerned about GTA 6. Because I feel like 5 was a bit of a timepiece, and I don't know... I'm very curious how deep they go in on 6. Astrobot Sweep. I'm honestly really surprised about that. That Astrobot won a bunch of stuff. It just kind of looked like a little bit of a generic platformer to me. Like, it wasn't super exciting. But I also do respect that, like... As someone who has played Monster Hunter since, like, Monster Hunter 1, and I've played, like, a lot of different Monster Hunters, like... It's the simple things, right? It's just simple things with good execution that I really have a lot of respect for. So even though I'm not, like, super hyped about Astrobot, for example, you know, good for them. They made a solid game. Made a solid game with a lot of solid execution. Just kind of platformer with stuff. But, it's good. It's good. I'm more surprised Crapcom. Oh, not a Capcom fanboy. Oh wait, we can make more than just Monster Hunter and Resident Evil. Well, yeah, what else did they announce? Oh yeah, fucking Okami again. Okami Part 2. Holy shit. That's crazy, dude. It actually sent me on, because I was in call with some friends, and, they were talking about, like, okay, guys, we need to go blast to the past. Like, what possible series could they reboot and make another one? Onimusha Warlords? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, but Okami 2? Like, that's insane. Yeah, we were looking at old games. You know what I saw, actually, that I thought was hilarious? Because I was scrolling through the catalog of PS2 games, right? On, like, Metacritic. And I found this game called Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3. And I'm like, yo! That shit's hilarious. That shit's so funny. I didn't know, like, I knew that it was a spin-off, right? I knew Persona was a spin-off. I did not know that Shin Megami Tensei was in the title. That's so funny to me. Yeah. Like, that's so funny to me, dude. Yeah. You see, it was because the PS5 finally had games? I suppose so. I'm fairly down on Astrobot. Just straight up don't like the game, so I definitely don't think it deserved the win. Yeah, that's fair. Again, like, the thing about me and awards is that, like, I just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I think awards are ridiculous things for people to care about. Like, I think it's good to celebrate when things do well. And I think that this is... Can I not be in, like, a blackened cutscene for, like, 7 billion years just because I stopped moving my cursor? Okay. Yeah, I think awards are, like... It's good to celebrate things that do well, right? And it's so that we can, like... just take in where we are and be like, yeah, this is, like... This is good, you know? Like... Whenever we have a year anniversary or something, it's not... To me, like, I understand having something to actually do, which, like, I need to apologize in advance. I have been trying to think of what the hell we're gonna do for the birthday stream for, like, I swear to God, 2 months. And I have nothing, guys. I'm real sorry. I've been trying to rack my brain on, like, maybe I'll do this, or that, or this, and I'm just like... I'm just squeezed dry, my dude. I'm hoping it comes back. But, I've got nothing. So the point is, okay, the point about celebrations is that, like, it's good to touch base and be like, hey, this happened, this was a good thing, people like this, like, let's celebrate. Face reveal! No. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Ever. Yeah, so celebrations are good. I think actually caring about the outcome of awards, though, like, this one is clearly it is better than the other ones because we have given them the award. It's like, whatever, man. Who cares? Are you inspired by Saber? I mean, I think I'm very clearly Saber-faced, right? Like, kind of the blonde knight character. I think that I'm pretty clearly locked in as that is what I'm going to be compared to for the rest of my life forever. When I originally played this character in a tabletop RPG, the token I used was actually Jeanne, because she is like the flag bearer person. But I think like much before that, the inspirations were like Fortress from Etrian Odyssey 4, Hilda from Soul Calibur, right? I just always liked the idea of the spear with the flag on it. That was always cool to me. Now they even removed the SMT logo from the box arts. No! What a tragedy! I'm also met whatever on award shows. Yeah, it's like that. Listen, guys, the actual caring about the actual outcome of the awards is cringe. I'm sorry, but like being like, I can't believe this one won and that one didn't, is like poopy stinky. Doesn't matter. But yeah, celebrating I think is overall good. Are you going to analyze the Slay the Spire 2 trailer like you did the Steam page? I was debating whether we should do that, but I don't really feel like doing it. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow on Fire Emblem, but because it's metaphor, I want to play the game. But Fire Emblem was never about playing Fire Emblem anyways. I mean, shh. We can't tell them. We can't let them know. We have to gaslight them into thinking it's a Fire Emblem stream and then wander around the monastery like for 7 bajillion hours. But yeah, remind me tomorrow. We can pull it up. I just don't feel like doing it today. I'm a little tired and I don't know. I like this year's Game Awards. It was pretty fun. Or maybe I'm just biased for the Elden Ring standalone. Yeah, I didn't actually like... I don't know what the actual award results were. Were there any that were, like, interesting? I guess, I don't know. I'm not really sure. Message got auto-modded. I have no idea. I don't know which one got auto-modded. You don't have thick thighs IRL? I have no comment. Cock reveal! Serious! Yeah, damn. You know what? I'll make a 1-to-1 scale model of my cock. Of Michael Hawk. And then I'll put it on this model. Metaphor won Best Narrative Art and Music? Cool. Yeah, which, by the way, damn, the last Metaphor stream, holy shit. That went crazy. That went actually wild. See, I thought I was so cool. Final Fantasy VII won music? Okay, cool. Yeah, because, hey, like, I got thrown for a loop a few times. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I could see Luis, like, dying, and then us having, like, the rest of the game is having to deal with the consequences of that, and actually we're, like, up against the church, and the church are really bad people, right? But no, he was just like, nah, I'm back, fuckers. Sup? I didn't even die. Also, can we just, like, I have to call this out, right? Because I was thinking it, and I want to say it, but, like, for real, Luis dies on Saints Day on a Sunday and then gets revived? Guys, what are we doing here? You gonna... You really telling me Luis is the Jesus stand-in? Come on now. It's fucking great. Oh, man. A lot of award shows are just industry circle jerk or demographics choice. We surveyed 2,000 people. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I think the actual, like, the giving of the award and the award value itself, I think is like, whatever, right? Because there's also the other half of awards that are like, someone messaged me and they were like, yo, Yago was there in case Pecora won, right? It's like, hey, your thing is nominated, show up to our show, right? That's kind of more, like, that's another angle of it, right? So I don't know. The point is take them with a grain of salt. It's good to celebrate things, though. What could be the symbolism? He doesn't have the Messiah archetype? Damn, so real. Two things I've realized after the stream. One, we didn't have a social link with Forden, I'm guessing. Two, there is no social link with the villain. Yes. Unfortunately. Unless it gets added later. Look at the in-game dates, it gets funnier. Oh, I have no idea. Hey T2, welcome. Oh, I'd pass. Thank you. I'm actually going to dip for an hour or so to try to work out. We'll catch up at the beginning later. Alright, take care, Sable. Good luck on your workout. Yeah, I just thought it was really funny. I just thought it was, like, super on the nose, and that it was, like, extremely funny. Oh! I'm not gonna comment on that. How have I been? I've been doing good. I'm very excited to continue playing this video game because we just had some crazy shit happen in the story. Literally, we're like, haha, we're gonna kill the villain. But actually, we didn't kill the villain. And the villain was actually... They did this. No way they didn't do it on purpose. I'm not gonna comment. Yeah, it's like we killed the villain. Actually, we didn't kill the villain. Actually, they're back, and their necromancer friend never died either. And actually, we killed the head of the church, and they died. And Dracodios can, in fact, kill the contestants. And then it was like, actually, this saint person is going to be in the running now. But actually, we're the prince. But actually, you know, and it just keeps going. You know what I mean? And I just go like, damn, holy shit. That's actually crazy. Now that I think about it, while it would be useless, the savior archetype should have a passive where you get auto-revived after 3 turns of being KO'd. That would be very funny. Maybe we'll get a social link with a villain in an expansion, so our hero has not killed any of the villain characters.
What's happened?
We didn't kill the captain, necromancer, or Luis. I mean, the reason why I thought there might be a social link with, like, Luis is if he ever turned, whatever the opposite of heal is. We talked about this. Instead of turning heal, they turned the other way, because they're like, actually, we're also trying to make a utopia or something. Like, we both want to make a utopia. And this is the best way to do it. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna turn face. So if Luis ever turned face and was like, hey, actually...
What's happened?
You know? Which, I want to say that I was a little bit disappointed. You know, I thought it was cool. I thought all of it was cool. But I was so interested to find out if they wanted to move forward with the game where, like, Luis was actually just this talking head, basically. And that, like, it's way worse than it seems, you know what I mean? Where it's like, you wanted to kill me, but that was, like, stupid. Like, why would you unleash this, like, crazy greater evil? I was the only person keeping them in check. I thought that would have been very interesting to explore. Turns out Luis is actually just a badass, which is also cool. But I was a little disappointed on that angle. He is cool, though. Yeah, so the Necromancer isn't dead either, which I called that immediately. Man, if a Necromancer isn't dying on screen and we aren't literally obliterating them into ash, like, there's no way they're dead. Right, they just didn't die. That's not a thing. But yeah, we're, the furry joined our group. Where is he? He's gonna be here. But Basil joined us. He's like the berserker. Oh yeah, and fucking Fido died.
What's happened?
That was very sad. That was so sad. The line of like, if only the strong, right? What was it? If the world only cares about power and the strong, then who will be there to protect the weak? And it's like, Fido, no! Not like this. That shit was crazy. Luis keeping the true villain in check from a villain we never heard would have been stupid. From a villain we never heard of. Well, no, it would have been Forden. Because we kind of already knew, they were leading up to it, that it's like, well, Forden's a bad guy. And we can kind of tell that Forden is a bad guy. But we don't know how bad he is, right? So, again, he was kind of like showing his cards, being like, haha, you idiots, you killed Luis. And now you can't do anything about the fact that I'm actually the craziest, baddest bad guy ever. And then Luis killed him. So it's like, okay, cool. Great.
What are we to do?
Gonna be real, did not care that he died. Was glad that we got the very obvious death out of the way. I mean, sure. The thing that I liked was that, I guess... The thing is, we get a lot of scenes of... I can't call him Fido, dude. It's so funny. It's not funny. It's... It's not funny. That guy's dead. Del, Fidelio. There's a lot of scenes of Del, like, questioning himself, right? And I think the payoff was that he's like, fine. Finally, I will just say that all of this shit was crazy, and I will decide to do the right thing. You know? So I think that was a good payoff. Even if you go like, oh, it was obvious we had one slot left, and there was a Parapus, and like, oh, it's probably one of the two brothers, and whatever, see ya. You know? It's not about whether we could have predicted the outcome. It's like how we got there, right? I think that's the obvious thing people say a lot. Look at the face statue? Yeah, I do want to do that. I wonder if Rella's face is on the statue yet. Do. Everybody but Yufa had a death tied to their awakening.
Is this it?
Our awakening wasn't inherently tied to a death, right? Because we went with Stroll.
You're not serious.
Stroll didn't, like, die. I guess because he was in severe danger.
What are we to do?
Right. Did someone die with Hulkenberg? Who died with Hulkenberg? This was, with the Katharina. Right, I guess Grius. Yeah, Grius died. Stroll awakened during the fight with the dude guy. The fight with the captain, the fat captain. Who died there? Like, Heisme is associated with a dead son. But Juna, did someone die? Like, yeah, the purple guy died, but that's because we defeated him. Like, it wasn't triggered by someone dying, is what I'm saying. Niras? Katharina? These aren't, like, associated with, like, a death, right? Alonso's mom died for real, for sure. I don't think Barden's is explicitly associated with a death. Side characters can't count, they never get awakenings. Oh, so you're just saying for the main characters. So, like, Stroll, Hulkenberg, like the playable ones. Hey, welcome, Cavalier. The death of that one human associated with her awakening. Yeah, exactly. Like, saying that we killed the purple guy with Juna is like saying, oh, well, yeah, Yufa killed the dragon. It's like, I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. I just don't really see any of those circumstances as the same at all. Like, Grius dying is not remotely similar to we killed the bad guy. And Haizume's son being dead is not remotely similar to, like, the death of your comrades, right? Like, that is not... That's not real.
What are we to do?
Where's the face rock? I mean face cock. I mean face... I mean the cock rock. Wait, can we go down here yet? Okay. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Where is the rock? I want to go to the rock. Show me the rock. If Fortin's face is still in the rock, I think that'll be really funny. I wish that our popularity went down because we like killed Luis, and then that looks kind of bad when you think about it. Where do we need to go though?
What is it?
Somewhere over here. Hope it's just Luis and us smooching on the rock. Player, so the death of your comrades is not real. Yeah, I feel like Stroll did not necessarily care about the comrades. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I don't think there was a whole lot of salience that Stroll associated with the soldiers. Outside of panicking that he's gonna die, I suppose. Okay, so who's on there? Yeah, Fortin's still on there. His dumb face is still on there.
What'll I do here?
Luis is still on there. Let's see, are they tying? Whoever imagined Providence would take his Eminence Fortin from us. Closeray, look there. It's been such a mad craze of late that the King's Rock can't even keep track of the standings.
Oh.
At this rate, Luis will have a clear path to the throne as Sanctix. I said it. I actually just said it. Sanctists. Sorry, I just can't get dick out of my head. Our very existence is in peril. It's times like this that we must come together. The Sanctist Church want to settle upon a single candidate. Lady Rella, perhaps? She's very kind and the people have such confidence in her. Does she stand a chance? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The Megla is red. What the fuck is that? That's not a visual bug, is it? Does she stand a chance against Luis? Same dicks, same tits. Yeah, exactly. I just can't. Troll would probably associate the soldiers being sacrificed needlessly with his village and family being sacrificed to the human. Sure, yeah, I could see that. Maybe.
Oh, my fingers are gonna freeze up out here.
My fingers are gonna freeze up. The magma around the stone is always orange. It's what you collect when you get mag from it. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was red because people were like freaking the fuck out.
What are we to do?
Sure. I did not know that. Alright, let's get back on the runner. Let's see what we're doing. Oh yeah, and we're gonna pretend to be the prince, except we totally already are the prince, and all of my memories are fake, and we're getting gaslit. And, and the reason we're raising the royal virtues is because actually I was the prince the entire time, etc. and whatever. That's my next schizo call, okay? Rest. Ah, we can rest. We can literally do this. Let's get some sleep.
Good night.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we're gonna use this guy, Basil.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then, seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now. There's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country? Gonna be honest. Character would probably say prince. I'm gonna say country, but I'm gonna say, actually, it's probably the same thing.
I mean...
It's ultimately the same thing either way. It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race. So if we can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if we win the tournament, we'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
Just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow, and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for. Yeah, I got this.
Huh.
Listen to you, got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Del. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm gonna tag along. That's the world we're gonna live to see it. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. Long as you're given that everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? Was the protagonist around before the prince was cursed? In our memories, yes. You secretly being the prince would explain the two eye colors. The other is probably a magna eye. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, listen, I was just throwing shit at the wall. And I think that it'd be kind of cool if that was the case.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on. I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Yeah, people are just like, what's going on? What's happening?
Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Bella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus.
Oh,
the reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sancti.
I mean, honestly, like, you know, clear, like, who wanted this Forden guy to become, you know, like, who even cares about that? Who cares about that when we could lose gallons to Rayla, you know what I mean?
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that.
What's the bonk for? What's the
I
problem?
think I underestimated my sister's popularity.
Lose gallons is crazy. Why? I mean, you can't lose gallons. You can't lose gallons to Forden. Come on now. But like, cute angel lady? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? I've always liked the image of thrones, you know what I mean? Because I like to picture that I am a he's a dilf. No, he's a gilf. What about angles? Yeah, cute angle lady. No, I've never been more jealous of any piece of furniture in my entire life than a throne. Gonna be completely honest with you. I can feel her aura! Whoa! Does Rayla have sick aura?
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left
These
off.
aren't deserved. I'm being completely normal today, guys.
You
Shush.
have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd lick
I
her
have been
toes.
loyal
I don't
to
know what the
God
problem is
and
here.
His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here. Do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once
Yeah,
the
man.
nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as
Keep an eye out on those
champion.
gallons. Yeah, they're absolutely gonna say yes, of course.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint-Well in all her glory.
Yo, honestly, for
And
real.
Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I
Oh, what is
Is
this?
that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Yo, what the fuck? Literally L-Riz. Yeah. Sup, bro?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed.
Damn,
Face
holy
the
shit,
truth.
Luis.
Our world
Chill,
is
bro.
lawless,
Relax.
and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic.
Well, what if we just kill the King Island?
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Again, I think we talked about this, right? It's like, why would Luis rig an election he was already winning? Is that it's like, he wants consensus, right? Like, he's not trying to win like a 54, like 46, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to be like, nah, I want everybody.
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Grierburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
Based.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
I mean, why doesn't Luis just, like, chuck the lance at the moon rock? That'd be funny.
Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs.
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Damn. PvP flag is now up. Yeah, shit. Yeah, our face is there. We're at the bottom there.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Damn. That's crazy. Alright, so do we go like, by the way, I'm the prince.
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear.
Damn.
Children lost in Sanctism's shadow. The fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Sorry, so is he saying that, like, the magic would have gone down if he was, like, close to death? So he's saying he's still not the caster. Or he's trying to say he's still not the caster. Because he's like, I died, technically. But if Magla is stored in the heart, Luis didn't technically die. Like, we don't know still, right?
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you.
It is I, the prince.
Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hytlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
So, this is the interesting thing, is that it's like, wouldn't the King Rock just be like, yo, what the fuck are you on about? And just be like, who the hell are you? We did kill Luis and took a day to bring him back. It was literally an evening. Like, guy was revived by the next day.
His Highness the Prince. What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince. They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
Sure, Poi. Okay, I get that. I meant more that if the king, whose, like, soul was trapped in the big rock thing, was like, that's not my son. You know, like, if it was just like a... Like, don't you fucking... Don't say that you're my son. What the hell? Like, you can't just do that. Right? But I guess if he cares more about just, like, get a new king on the throne, queen, whatever. Get a new person, get a new talking head on the throne. Right? Then it doesn't really matter. So.
The Prince was an elder.
Enough of this absurdity.
Also, shout out to Rella being like, no, I knew this. This is real. This is actually real.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise.
Damn, maybe Luis does know. Maybe he knows because he's upkeeping the spell, right? So he knows. He knows we're just shitting, right? Maybe? Maybe?
Fine. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Damn. With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. Secure the abandoned Dracodias. Oh, Knight can use Dracodias. That's cool. Hey, we're number 3. My support has increased dramatically now that I have announced that I'm the prince and I can't let the people down. Awfully nice of him to leave Dracodios there. Well, he said, like, whatever, this is just some shit. Who cares?
Legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden.
It's still very strong shit.
Please step
Just
down.
listen, Luis's words, not mine, and we know Luis is just like an arrogant fucker. Like it's not unexpected.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that.
Yo,
right
Rella,
here.
fucking slam dunk this man right now.
My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Yeah, let's go.
Do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more.
Yo, let's go.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's...
Sister.
Children of God,
Ah.
I know the burdens you bear. I see the
Aha.
fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you.
That makes sense. That's fair. That's reasonable. That's kind of cool. All
But
right.
rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
But why would she say, "Ah, yes, you're totally the prince"? The curse is a reverse healing spell after all. Yeah, I could see that. But the question is, why would she be like, why would she back you up by saying like, "Oh yeah, that's totally the prince"? What
She's
the?
right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There is definitely magic there.
Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety.
You know, it's actually very funny. Because I thought of a character, I guess similar to why this seems dystopian, where she basically had like happiness magic. It was a psychic power, but the idea was that it was like a psychic power to make an aura of happiness, and then I just casted it on like an entire village, and then upkept it forever. And then it's like, this shit is dystopian as fuck. And it's like, yeah, isn't it funny? It's crazy. What if everyone just we eliminate fear forever? Guys, it's gonna be totally fine. There's gonna be no problems with this at all. Shit's great.
And
Love
yet,
that shit.
even then, did this twisted form of sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God.
Zelenin?
That
I'm
true
unfamiliar.
equality is only
It sounds
earned in
cool.
pitiless
Yeah, it's like, because
competition.
people, you know, we understand,
Are
right?
the believers
That
fools
shit's
to
that's
fear
just
his
crazy.
words?
Can't just do that. There's no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Okay?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
We just gotta stop being sad. Why did I think of that?
Through
Yeah, just have magic erase all of your
you
sadness.
force the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers.
Oh, she's just gonna just like
because
straight
I
up say it.
yet
Okay.
live.
Wait.
Okay.
Surely you
There you
can't
go.
mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
Yo, it's crazy that she's just saying this in front of a crowd of people. That's like, that's wild. Yo, Hulkenberg, relax. Chill.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No.
A crowd of mind control people? Sure, yeah, I guess. Sure. If they're under their influence, it's like whatever. But yeah, Rance, yeah, this character's sick. She's awesome. It's like, yeah, I mean, people got anxieties. Why don't I just erase all of them forever? Everything will be fine. This would be great.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Alright, see ya.
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church.
Dude, sit the fuck down.
Everything.
Man, this guy is so cringe. Man. Mans is so cringe. Literal Baldy over here thinking he's the main character. It's like, dog, who even are you? Like, we literally... Luis left? Rella left? Like... You are literally a nobody. You are not him. Yeah.
You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Can I just kick this guy's ass? Like, please?
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Mm-hmm.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have.
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do.
She was a shy figurehead, now she's suddenly an assassin and a big shot ordering others around.
You're saying...
I mean, like...
finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
What would be the issue, right? Like, obviously she's not just gonna tell people that she cursed the prince, right?
Just take us up already.
Yeah, it makes sense she would change. She didn't have power before, so it's not like she can just go, yo, by the way, I cursed the prince. It's like,
Then bring it to life. Here and now.
you know?
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
Yeah, exactly. Not change, just reveal herself. Exactly. Exactly.
What the?
Not yet.
We are going to
Trust
die.
your technology near us.
This was a bad idea. Listen, Neurus, I appreciate you, but I do not trust this shit. Alright, here we go. What the fuck? What the fuck? It has actual just straight up wings. That is literally insane.
It can fly.
We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see
Damn.
it? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This might take some getting used to.
That midair stop was immediate. Everyone on board would have died.
Take that one! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my Skyrunner!
Alright. Didn't Luis's fly? Yes, but Luis's Skyrunner flies with like a magic engine or something.
Even if we didn't crash.
Not like literal
Now that we're
wings.
past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the
Yeah,
city?
exactly.
It's like a child's toy.
What Poi said.
Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Yeah, I was like, you're already flying. Come on, Gallica.
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. It was known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real her?
No, it can't be.
I don't know, man. I got nothing for you. Maybe she is, dude. I don't
The real
know.
her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she was.
I mean, I guess it's like, why was she ordered to
Now she's saying
curse
she
the
was part of
prince?
this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
prepared
was
for that.
Luis researching the curse simply
Would you
to,
prefer to stay behind?
as they said,
can't
as like
afford
an
to.
alibi? I wonder about that.
Look, if at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint's Magla. I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
So do we get to do another dungeon? Or is it just gonna be like, you know?
Oh.
Is it just gonna be fight Rella immediately? Hopefully not. Dungeons are fun. I like dungeons. Why did Rella not brainwash your party? I'm assuming that it's like a you can't just like, mind magic is a lot easier on the masses rather than on party characters or people with levels.
Alright then.
Like, a main character's magic resistance is a lot higher than just, like, some level 0 nobody. So where is the place that we're going to? Except they marked it on the map. We can cook, I guess. Sub's clothes are dirty, are they? She said she could wash away your anxieties if you're devoted. Honey cake? Sorry, it erects. That's good, it's good to know. I guess I'll cook my eyes. Maybe later! Okay, fine. Fine. Whatever. I think it was not Luis, but Rella who escaped my blade that fateful day. Should Rella truly be the one who cast the curse, there is but a singular course available to us. I don't know. This stuff is the doubt. I'm confused. I want to know. I want to know more. Rella said it was the graveyard. Yeah. Speaking of the Mage Academy, as I believe you know, Forden abolished it, claiming they were doing dangerous research. Though abolish is a rather nicer word than they deserve. It's more like he flexed the state and monk armies to all but raise the place. I had heard rumors it didn't go peacefully. His Majesty himself sponsored its construction, but in the end, even that frayed, and all its works, its books, were banned by the church. So I guess the church just had an issue with the, like, what the king was doing in general, maybe, which is motive. Imagine the church saw it as a threat, and they couldn't have people studying the history of magic and the origin of their magic matters. The land where they destroyed the truth to protect their lies. That must be the sin of sanctism. Still can't believe my own sister was behind the prince's attempted murder. I knew she was hiding something, but this? I'm alright. I'm prepared to face my sister. We head for the Mage Academy. Read any banned books recently? Yeah, the Utopia one, right? That's the one we read in. When Luis appeared and we all looked to His Majesty in the sky, did you notice anything different? Sanctifex's face was no longer present in his right eye. Luis in first place, and even though she never formally announced her candidacy, Rella is in second. It seems many Sanctus wish for her to succeed the throne. It's hard to reconcile how someone so adored could have such terrifying magla, much less curse the prince. Strange as it is to say, I'm worried about her. I think we should pursue her before it's too late. Yeah, I'm wondering what's going on with that. I still struggle to believe it, that Rayla of all people, Rella? I keep wanting to say Rayla. Might have a hand in the prince's fall. Still, I have to hold on to hope that it's some mistake or misunderstanding for Juna's sake.
No
yeah, I wonder.
way.
Truth is, I'm still struggling to believe that Lady Rella is the one who tried to assassinate the prince. She wouldn't hurt a soul. But back there was a cold in her eyes that chilled me to the bone. What's the truth there? Ah, I got it. She's bipolar. Aha. Aha. Fair. That's because you want to rail her? I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. If I say anything, I'm in big trouble. Split personality.
These are the Royal Academy of
Well,
Wings, huh?
I wonder if Rella was part of, like, the experiments in the Mage Academy, right? Don't make me get the fuck command. No, I mean, like, I would only very respectfully want to fondle her wings. Very respectfully. In only the most respectful way possible. Yeah, so maybe she was part of the experiments, which is why, like, she has the... She got the crazy magla in her. And then the church knew that, so they are like, They're just like pushing the buttons of the crazy Magla and going like, hey, by the way, you're gonna be the successor. And she's like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. And it's like, do it now. It's like, yes, the human infused stuff in me or whatever is now something. I don't know. She's being controlled by someone else or something else. Maybe. I mean, I thought that it might be an interesting angle that, like, when we brought the curse formula to her, right? That she was basically like, oh, I know nothing about this. Like, shifty eyeballs. Yeah. Is there really, like, we can't do any of these other things? We have to go to Rella immediately?
Let us hurry.
Maybe we'll get more opportunity after we go. Alright, let's go.
Let's be off.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
There's a dragon among them?
You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family.
Why are you bonking me? What did I wasn't even saying anything. What is
held
this?
high sanctified titles for generations. And as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
Yeah, I guess she might have been coerced into doing it, right?
I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them. The weathered corpse of a scholar.
I saw Pixel's comment, don't make me get the bonk command, so odds are you're saying something sus. I said absolutely nothing about wanting to touch Rella's wings.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever...
How do you respectfully fondle her wings?
How like you to be self-centered
I've got nothing
even
to
now,
say.
Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
Yeah, okay. So she's just a bad bitch. Got it. I understand.
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now.
She has no sleeves. There's snow on the ground.
Someone just because Forden asked you to. Never.
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You must be punished. Evil women gotta be one of my favorite genders, for real. I do love crazy-ass angel bitches, for real. Yeah. Listen. I want to say you must be punished, but, like, in a kinky way. But I feel like that's not how the protag is gonna say it. So. We're gonna do it.
Your reasons mean nothing. Your crimes must be punished.
But... still...
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Alright.
Delusion.
See you, folks.
Sister.
Thanks for dropping by.
What?
I don't know if I'll be
You
here.
are protecting me. From what?
Oh, like a couple more hours today.
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
Hey, I never said that. I never said that I would kill the people of the Sanctus Church. It was just the talking heads that are kind of the evil people. They're allowed to do whatever the fuck they want with their faith.
I intend to look after them.
Well, I guess we can't, you know, have the, you know, there's the beliefs that with the cooked-in racism stuff. That's probably not good. But you know, like, they could do all the other shit if they want.
To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature. Fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
We're just gonna fight her? It's just like a dragon.
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Just super guard her? I would never super guard her. I would just let her hit me.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice! Let's fight back, everyone!
I'm guessing we can't, we can't attack Rella.
This may be excessive.
I guess I probably could have prepared my gear a little bit better for this fight, huh? Let's try playing correctly, I guess. Let's reduce their attack. And then we're gonna buff.
Everyone, fall back. Observe the enemy. With blade in hand. Not this one. Oh, power of heroes.
You claim such power.
Who's after this? Faker? Faker! Oops. This one again. Rat strats. Nice.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Okay. Now blocking elemental attacks. I suppose we had one turn to do something. Oh, she just cleared all the debuffs? Shit!
Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
So they made an elemental barrier
Come forth,
and
royal
cleared our
soul.
debuffs. That's kind of crazy to be honest.
Everyone,
Every time I see Yuffie's archetype, I just think that new Pokemon that looks like a Christmas tree.
Not now.
Oh no. Okay, so we have set up 2 buffs. Our debuffs were not very good because they got cleared immediately. Let's try just whacking it. That actually did like a decent amount of damage. So how do we get rid of the barrier is my question.
It is your turn! Personal space, watch me!
Alright, give me more turns.
I'll get some distance.
We can buff defense again
By this power.
if we want. I mean, shouldn't we like attack so that the barrier for the thing is gone? Is that how this works? Yeah, debuffing them wastes a turn.
Light. It didn't work.
Yeah, okay.
What was that? That attack! Allow me!
Okay, barrier is up again.
Dodge, Juna!
Oh, I'm kind of wondering if there is a more efficient way for us to like get rid of the barrier.
This won't do.
Do we only have like the,
Not this skill.
how would you say?
Into the fray. I'm stepping back. Charging in.
Because there's like a specific skill to remove barriers. I don't think we have it right now though. So I wonder if we just need to like whack it to death.
I'm cold. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
What does Frostbite even do as an ability?
No, not this.
I guess you're just not going to be super useful.
I'll show you.
Decrease their attack.
I won't hold back.
Do a shelter formation.
You claim such power.
And then like
Then I will strike me if you dare. It comes to this.
yeah, all debuffs moved. Then they attacked.
Take this.
Great attack. Okay. Cool. How are we gonna do damage to this thing though? Because it just has like a barrier, right?
Here I go.
Do we have a way to remove it?
There's another way.
Back, how we doing? Well, we're fighting this dragon. And I think the problem is that they seem to have erected an elemental barrier that I don't think I have a way to get rid of. Do I have an item for it? I don't know which one they used. Is this one the... I think this is physical, and I think this one is elemental.
I must hold
Is that Rella? Sorry, we were there. You were there for that, right? Or did you get up before that? Yeah, Rella was.
Take my fullest power.
You were not there for that. Okay. Well, Rella was the next candidate. It was revealed that she may have. She may have been responsible for cursing the prince stuff. Left before you even started the gameplay. Got it. Alright. Understandable. Yeah, we are... Rella was like, haha, I'm gonna brainwash the masses, and then actually I cursed the prince. Ha 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 ha. You know. So that's where we're at. And now we are fighting her. She's like, you know, we gotta care about the people of the Sanctus faith, because, like, we can't just get rid of them. That's mean and bad. We can't do that. It's like, yo, you kind of right. I agree. Time walk? Lost all turn icons.
Take this.
Hey, ow.
Everyone.
Okay. Well, I guess we just die. Just wear a winter coat. Hey, they did a lot of damage. Like, that was a lot of damage. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I guess I want to check. It's probably weak to fire, right? It is in fact weak to fire. Why does the plot point of brainwashing the people sound so familiar?
Watch me.
I don't know. Is it something that people do? Right.
Everyone,
back.
Let justice prevail.
No.
Paladin!
Aww.
I crush you.
See what the threshold on them
No, not
removing all debuffs is.
Come forth now. Moving to the reach safe path.
Time walk? Give me extra turns. Nice, let's go. Nice time walk.
Is there another way?
We'll do defense buff.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Oh, power of heroes!
Take my fullest power. Show them strength.
It is your turn!
Allow me.
Yeah, so she puts up a barrier. I think we can break the barrier.
Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape.
So
This is just what I need.
maybe we'll debuff defense again. And then I probably want to heal.
We're not out of this yet.
That was helpful. That helped.
I'm obliged.
And then Hulkenberg can maybe pop the shield. I think it's this one. No effect. Is it this one? Okay, so it is neither of those things. That is unfortunate. Who's all debuffs? Increases attack defense. Is it a buff? No effect. Well, shit. I don't know what to do with that. Can we only, like, attack them with physical stuff now? Is that the idea?
You claim such power, then I will test it. This may be excessive.
I'm not really sure what to do.
Summoner, heed me.
Just spam almighty damage, I guess, because that's all we've got.
It comes to this.
Yeah, so there's the clear debuffs. Tail swipe.
It comes to this.
Buff to defense.
I'll show you. Captain Frozen. His attacks are going to be a lot weaker.
Ah. we are going to need to refresh everything. And heal. Let's start with this one.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then we'll pop a heal.
I must
Do I
reconsider.
have to... I have to pass first, right?
Are
Can
you
do this?
strong enough to protect the weak?
To get all the way around.
This should help.
That helped.
That helped. Your turn.
It's freezing. Savior!
Ah. But I should have done it the other way around so we'd be in the back.
Everyone, to the
This
front!
is, I suppose, a bit of a mistake.
I'm cold.
Yeah, ouchie.
It comes to this. I'm cold.
Wasn't too bad.
June is frozen over. Protect
Alright, how many turn points do I lose if they block? My question. If we do this, how bad is it? Do we lose? We lose 2. Okay, that's actually not too bad. We can work with that.
Give me strength.
Because if we use 2 weaknesses, then we would have the same amount of turns, but we do damage.
It is your turn. This is just what I need. A bit much, actually. Can't let it go unused.
Don't let us down, Juna.
We just rebuffed. I mean, it probably does damage. It really does not actually do that much damage at all.
Your Highness.
Ah, whoops, the anxiety. Ah. Oh, we used the right skill anyways. Let's go!
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Alright, cool.
They're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious.
It comes to this.
My strength.
Captain's frozen. His attack's
Alright.
gonna be a lot weaker.
We're gonna pass.
Juna, your speed's down.
And then we're gonna sack 2 of our turns.
His attack was nullified?
And then we're gonna rebuff attack.
Forth, Royal Soul! Everyone, to the front!
Hulkenberg's moving.
So where did Rella get a dragon? Oh, so dragons are, she's like, they're manifestations of human, or like, of anxieties and fear and stuff. So, she used the thing she's holding as a divine relic, summon a dragon out of it,
Allow me.
and stuff.
Our captain's hurt bad.
Ouch.
Let's get him some healing.
It comes to this.
Okay, can we kill it this turn? Maybe.
Someone, get him healed up.
Let's throw an elemental attack at it. We could pass first if we want to go to a different turn. I'm gonna assume passing is good. Let's do that. Maybe we can't kill it this turn, but it has 2 attack. What a bus looking.
Vitus power!
Maybe we have to focus on not dying.
Juna, your speed's down.
Oath of knighthood.
Feels like it'd be difficult to do all of it in 1 turn. So let's do that.
This won't do.
I love how I have the healer as an archetype, but literally I'm using any other form of AoE healing but the healer.
I am grateful. That helped.
It's very funny to me.
Even my strength will be needed.
So I want to get to the...
Is there a better strategy?
I want to get back to the turn where
Show them strength.
I can remove all of your buffs. Oh, I can't because I'm not on the dancer version of Faker. I'm on the normal version. Ah, so we can only do it like this. Welcome, Rue. Welcome, welcome.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
No.
This is kind of awkward. We want her to waste a turn on rebuffing. Maybe?
Nothing
Sure.
Nullified?
There's a roar.
So heavy.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
And assuming they're gonna attack at least once. Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Juna, your speed's down.
Okay, we're still positive attack and defense. So now I think we can pass. Oh shit, no, I definitely wanted to. Passing to this was not correct, probably.
Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard.
That's not
She
good.
gets attacked, it's over.
Do I have a bun? I don't think I have a bun. That's too bad. Do I? Ah, I do. Haha.
That is hopeful.
You claim such power, then I
Come
will
forth,
test
royal
it.
soul.
We'll try running it back next turn.
Thank you. Thanks.
And Rella's just like full heal. You know, I could see it. Okay, put up the barrier again. Icy breath. Full almighty damage. Oh fuck.
Take this.
Damn.
I won't last much longer.
Okay, so Yufa is next, so we will pop the barrier. And then we're gonna go bonk. We don't have a way to. We could just try this again and then lose all of our turns, and that'd be really fun.
I'll show you.
Yeah, alright, let's see it. Lose all my turns. Let's go. I didn't actually want to lose all my turns!
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
I suppose we could also just have, like, good physical attackers, and that would make this a lot easier.
Yufa's down. We gotta help her.
Savior!
Is there another way? Let's try this.
I rejoin you.
You can simply attack the dragon with a normal attack to break the barrier. With a normal attack to break the barrier? That's not true.
Not now. Charging in!
The barrier does not break if we do, like, something like this.
Cling to life.
Right?
Even my struggles.
It's more of a, well, I guess we don't need to break the barrier at all. Right, give me turns. Fuck. Gamba. Right, now we're probably good. It's like, I would like to go to before this fight so that I can prepare adequately. Which hopefully it'll let me do.
Take this.
Get her back up. This is my fate. Do not force.
But yeah, I definitely think, you know, like, start again from the Gauntlet Runner. I definitely think, like, MC is, prepare and return to the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, this is before we even... Okay, whatever.
What now?
I think that this class isn't doing us a whole lot. That's what I was gonna say. What we could do is at least inherit... I guess what we could do is we could inherit Fire. This one, Batra. And then I think if we have two people attack with, like, Fire, that'd be very good. You could also just use Basil. Have him, like, attack and stuff. But I feel like I expected you to be done with this boss by now when I left. Yeah, I don't know. I was like slow rolling it, right? It doesn't actually seem that hard, but I was like, I want to find out how to navigate the barrier without just like pulling out physical damage attackers and then whacking it, right? So that feels kind of lame. And I guess I'm grappling with how it feels like Juna debuffing isn't actually good. And then it feels like Hulkenberg isn't good at all. It just feels like Hulkenberg's not good. The 007 curse. What, 0 progress, 0 something else? I don't remember. Because it's like, we could do this. Is it? It's just a damage negation barrier. So I wonder if we want to, like, try Gunner or Sniper. Or if we want to inherit a different skill. Like, we could inherit Wild Salvo. And then use Dracadios. Oh, we can't. Oh, because we haven't gone to the thing yet. Hold on a second.
Something up?
Oh, we don't want to look at the map. Yeah, I tried using that, and it didn't work. So I was like, ah, it's too bad. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's saying prepare, and then...
Alright then.
How do we leave this place again? I don't remember.
Alright then.
Let's go.
It's one of the ladders. But yeah, we're gonna go back.
I'm tired.
I know, I just wanted to, like, go into it with the right preparation, because I forgot to save. I literally didn't prepare. I'm gonna be honest with you, I thought we would have had to do a dungeon first. But no, we just, like, raw went into it.
You.
Right?
So...
Inflicting one-time weakness would work, or maybe all reset.
Draws nearer.
Yeah, I don't know. One-time weakness could work. Let's try the one-time weakness thing. I'm curious about that. Time traveled a bit too hard there. We just kind of like went. Oh, we have Dracadios. Want to equip that. Yeah, I think it's the case, like, kind of similar to what happened in the Luis fight, where it's like, no, I could see that the answer is simpler than I'm making it. It's just, it feels like I want to...
Don't you think?
I want to interact with the game more,
have to kill her.
instead of just going like, alright, switch to all physical attackers, and just whatever.
Check the map.
Okay, let's save first. Well, let's equip Dracadios, and then we'll save. Normal attacks become almighty affinity. That's cool as fuck. That's cool. Crazy how they want to reward you for using the new guy. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand. But once again, it's just self-imposed, like, I just want to fuck around with the systems, like...
I've got just the dance for
Let's
you.
see.
You might say it's to die for.
Juna can't do this, right? We need level 6. Alright. How do I know what things I have? Like, what skills? Not you. You? Inflicts all enemies with one-time fire or weakness to fire. Yeah, I guess the problem is that this costs 2 turns. Whereas we could win light. Oh, they don't have fire inherently. Can you get this with a different mask? I don't know. As far as I know, there's 2 weapons that do that. Dracodios and Filleting Katana. Funny. What do you mean? Would I be able to get Hellfire Dance, but as a regular skill if I just equipped a different mask? Or does weakness to fire simply always cost 2 actions? Because this is weakness to electric, wind, and light. Why? Unless the class you're equipping... Not unless the class you're equipping the mask of has that skill, so no. I've seen videos of people destroying bosses in this game. It seems you can trivialize bosses you know how to, but I don't think the game would be fun doing what they do. Well, yeah, it's like you can optimize more. That's not really the point of what we're doing. As I said before, like, you could probably trivialize a lot of this game by over-leveling and simply having good gear. Or, in this case, equipping everybody with a fire attack, which will probably work, just for the record. Kind of curious if it will. Right? It's kind of the same thing as, I think people had this opinion of like, Armored Core 6, for example, where it's like, the game is hard. Like, there is difficulty. I'm not saying that, like, these bosses are a snooze fest and that I'm not, like, I don't feel challenged at all. Like, I understand there is a challenge. It's just that, like, I'm not trying to think on the axis of, like, being super invested in, like, oh, how do I one-cycle this thing and I need to know how to kill it, like, it's like, I don't know, I'm just fucking around. And I was like, oh, I want to, like, have Hulkenberg with the Dracodios equipped, like, because I think that's cool. We're obviously going to go back into it with more fire attacks. We will see if we can kill it in one turn, probably. Like, I'm sure if we did some more multi-classing stuff, there are, I think, the Berserker class, well, we wouldn't have access to it yet, but this class has fire attacks, no? Oh, it would be this one and it does have a fire attack. I swear one of these classes had like a melee fire attack, but maybe it was just Dancer. It was Dancer, it was like Crimson Flame. This one? Or this one? These aren't melee though. I don't know. The point is, yes, I'm sure we could figure it out if we just... It's Commander? Yeah, that's Commander. Yeah. That's the one, right? So what we could do, right, is we could, like, be like, oh, Hulkenberg. Here, study Commander. Here, why don't we do it? Okay, fine. We'll take the challenge. Let's study this one.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Learn this. Yes, please.
I'm counting.
Now I'm curious if I can do it because I'm talking shit. But I'm pretty sure. Right? So I kind of want to put my money where my mouth is. I'm pretty sure if we just attack it with 4 fire attacks and then buff through the second cycle, we should be fine. So items. Let's go... Right. Hulkenberg is your choice of physical attacker, not Basilio. Well, it's because we have Hulkenberg trained as Knight, and Dracodios has like 350 attack. That's kind of my thought.
A new means of protection. I've acquired a new power.
Like for this particular battle, yes. And we're doing it on Paladin, for no reason in particular.
All right.
Have you looked at the difference in their strength? Or how do I check? This 39, 32. Seven? Is 7 a big enough difference to justify not using Dracodios? This has 280 attack. Like... Anyways. This is going to be an exploration to see how much we can trivialize this. Because, for example, our one battle with the dragon went like the dragon from Yuffie's chapter just got, like, literally sat on. Right?
What now?
So, I'm curious. Do we have everything correctly equipped? I have Batra equipped. Like, I'm sure we could even... What we could do is... Does this have a stronger? No, it's just Batra. So, Batra is our biggest fire attack so far. You have that equipped right. You have Batra. Hulkenberg has that one. Juna has a fire attack and Yuff has a fire attack. Alright, let's try it. If I don't one-cycle it, I'll be sad, but...
Well,
we'll see.
What do you want to do? These are the ones... Here.
The Royal Mage Academy room. The ones that they...
Skeep. Skeep.
What are you saying? Forden lies
Skeep.
dead, yet
Skeep.
this world already
Skeep.
rejects many for their weakness.
Skeep. Skeep. Actually, you know what would probably be more effective is if we made it so that our initiative was higher. If our order was fire attack and then I was second based on the initiative of, I guess, my class, or if the buffer was second, basically, then I think that'd be better.
Come forth now. Yeah, Yufa hit their weakness.
Do we want to debuff them? We can't debuff them because we didn't inherit that. Right, we're not wearing a mask, are we? That's kind of funny.
Raging fire.
Yeah, there's no way we're killing this thing.
Everyone to the front. Observe the enemy.
Those Crusaders
Join with me.
One-time weakness to white.
Nope, not this. For all that we strive for.
Bonk.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
You
spot.
claim such power,
This way to the back.
then I will test it.
Kings, give me strength. Moving back. This is just what I need. Burn!
I'll get some distance. Come forth. Royal Soul. Fire!
Hit their weakness.
Is everyone on fire?
We did a pretty killer opening,
Now,
though.
to safer ground. Paladin!
We did, though, in fact, not kill him.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
I sure that did nothing? It didn't affect them. Behold this power. Hit their
Bonk.
weakness. Don't let them down.
Bonk.
Hit their weakness.
To the rear,
claim
Goblin.
full
Hero,
power.
Captain,
Then
hero.
I will
test it.
For all that we
Bonk.
strive
Hulkenberg
for.
got them right in their weak spot.
I can do this.
Bonk.
Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness.
Allow me. It comes to this.
Yeah, it's like, but like, do you see what's happening here? It's like, all right, like, got him, like, get him. Oh, we hit their weakness. Oh man, like, was that fun? Was that fun?
You are more the warrior than I
don't know, man.
So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
Oh, is there a phase 2?
Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Okay, sure. There was a phase 2.
Why go that far?
I shall do my best. I pray you're ready. No, not this.
Should probably heal, huh? You can't, though.
Summoner.
Bonk.
Heed me! Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness. Can't let it go unused.
Thank you.
Trust me.
Sorry, if dragons are made of the magma born of emotions, does that mean the murals from Yufa's chapter suggest the old civilization anxiety itself to death by accidentally spawning a bunch of dragons? Maybe. Sorry, I didn't even see what their turn was. What was their turn? Did they buff? Yufa hit their weakness. Yeah, Gallica, that's what a class is designed to do. Yeah, we unbuffed, right? Fuck, so we have to go all the way around first?
I'm stepping back. Charging in! Paladin! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Summoner.
It is your turn! Yeah! Yufa hit their weakness. Hit their weakness. Don't let up now,
Come
Yuna.
forth, Royal Soul!
I actually feel like we should defense buff, because we don't know what's going to happen next, but...
Everyone, to the front!
Juna's
To the rear, into the front. Come! Oh, mystic fire!
Into the cum!
From a distance, I can do this.
Heed me!
Moving to the rear. Let's get some use out of this. Thank you.
Trust me.
Really hurting!
That was a lot of damage.
My strength. Yufa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Okay. I don't know if we can kill this
Is there
turn.
another way?
We're at 0 attack.
Let's go!
Maybe 6 with double buff is better than 7 with half of them being unbuffed.
Everyone,
To be clear, you can target Rella? Yeah, I could not. Alright.
Hulkenberg got
Bonk.
them right in their weak spot.
I'll take the rear. Summoner.
It is your
Bonk.
turn!
Oh, it's fucking over. We lose. No. Okay, what are we gonna do?
it's falling back. Come forth, Royal Soul!
Maybe
With healing power!
try healing and see if we die.
That helped.
Trust me.
Try it.
For all that we strive for!
The summoner.
Heed me!
This is just what I need! That one didn't hit!
Jesus.
Savior! Burn!
Hit their weakness!
It's Paladin!
That's your opening, Captain!
Here we go!
Come forth now.
Slow you down?
Soak. Watch me.
Definitely a little concerned. Oh, we were evasion debuffed. I didn't even see that.
Time for some close. I'll get some dishes.
Gonna be real, I don't even know what Frostbite does. It's like, yeah, I don't either. I still don't know what it does. But yeah.
I am bested.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if people just like kill these things without them moving, right? Like, I don't know if they're just like on New Game Plus with like bigger gear or something like that. But, you know, just feels lame when it's like, oh, its weakness is fire, and like, cool, I guess I'll just like have my entire party do fire attacks with like one attack buff. And then, maybe is it a good idea to heal here? Sure. It's like, I want to interact with all the like little systems of the game, but it feels like it's never a good idea to do that.
I see now. The true strength of your will.
It feels like just find out what its weakness is, and then just spam it.
I'll strive for greater heights.
I continue to...
Even I...
Power, does it seem that I've grown stronger?
What else could we have done?
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must.
Find out what its weakness is and spam it. That's literally the Megaton formula. What about Luis's fight? I felt like in Luis's fight, first of all, we heavily debuffed them and kind of dragged it out. I was expecting to lose in the Luis fight, like he was going to have like a big like clapback turn where we died, but I think he was mostly like a non-fight. Like he was supposed to be like a dramatic fight, not an actual fight. But I was just kind of like testing out the systems and seeing what was going to work. And then it turned out that like there were basically no stakes because he attacked for 160 every turn. And there was like nothing to be scared of. Right? But I was fully expecting to restart that fight and then like readjust the strategy. So I don't know. Depends on the fight. If it has a weakness, then exploiting it for press turn is almost always the right answer. Yeah, and it feels kind of lame because it's like I want to do other things. Like I want to do like the buffing and the debuffing and some healing and stuff, and it's like the game is very aggro slanted, it seems. Like I want to use the knight class and like do some taunting and like blocking and damage negation and whatever, but it's literally just like spam press turn. Like, man, come on. There's so many other cool things. Look at all the other cool things you can do.
Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Getting extra turns is vital to be able to do any of the extra stuff. Sure, the idea is that like you use weakness first, and then you use the latter half of the turn to do any extra actions that you needed to do in between turns, right? But what I'm saying is that it feels like, okay, so you buy yourself some extra turns, and then maybe you heal if you need to, but it seemed like, oh, I'm just gonna attack buff, and then continue pressing turn, right? Yeah, do you have anything more to say?
Anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
Yeah. The hell happened?
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect.
Like, I kind of want to, like... I almost want to do all of the dungeons in bad weather. Just because of how much, like, the press turn system is, like... like, I really liked it, or I like the concept of it, I like the idea of it, right? But in practice, it feels like the dominant strategy is too... like, it's too straightforward, right? I don't have to, like, interact on any other axes in order to, like, win. If you see it, you can consider it the final boss of analyzing my mod. Wait, what? Confused. Meeting press turn. Jeez. Need to introduce new elements for boss fights? I don't think so. I mean, this tends to be the problem with, like, RPGs in general, right? Where it's difficult to mitigate against cases where players simply do too much damage, right? The Necromancer can summon enemies that attack you. Well, even in that case, it was kind of like a damage race, right? Like, the way we beat the Necromancer was to attack buff and then just, like, spam Hama. This card called Dream Team, which is massively overcomplicated. I warn you right now, going to dungeon in bad weather does make the fights harder, but you get a lot more XP if you fight everything. Yeah, we already knew that, Drex. We knew that. But I kind of want to, like... kind of want to do a whatever thing. It's a Mario and Luigi reference. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to put whatever memes you want in a mod. It's not like you're, you know... For the Necromancer, it's easy to kill one zombie every turn and he basically can't deal damage. Yeah, I guess that was our problem, was that we couldn't kill the zombies. Or it seemed like we didn't have enough damage to kill the zombies. I don't know. We just damage raced the Necromancer. But sorry, the thing that I was trying to say was that, like, in systems where you can, like, just make absurd amounts of damage, it's hard to mitigate for situations where that's the dominant strategy. So, like, in something like Genshin, there's, like... it is possible to make absurd damage. So... in the face of making absurd damage, it is difficult to do anything about that. Like, you can't force the players to do anything that isn't min-maxing their damage. I guess even in games like Dark Souls, like Souls-like games, something similar still appears, right? Where if you can kind of grind or min-max the damage, you don't even need to interact with the boss. Rella is pouring her soul out. Could you at least give her the time of day? No, I'm gonna complain about game systems. And how min-maxing damage makes games not fun. Just wanted you to know you could power clip the game with levels pretty easily. Oh, I see what you mean, Drex. So you're saying if I went in on a bad weather day, that I might overlevel the system. I didn't understand. So that was more of a warning of, like, don't just... don't, like, overlevel past everything. Okay, I got it. We'll observe... here's what we'll do. We'll observe the level. Maybe this is what we'll do on Regicide. Right? That's basically the core loop of all SMT games. What do you mean? Min-maxing damage? Yeah, but what about all the other cool systems? Instead of waiting around for each other to attack, why don't we just attack? Well, the thing that I'm wondering about is, like, what if we leveled to what we feel like is the appropriate level for the encounter. And then we go in on a bad weather day, skip all of the ads, and then just go to the end boss and then fight it without weaknesses. Funnily enough, on Regicide, I think you get less EXP overall. Yeah, what I'm saying is that, like, we'll get the level that we feel like is appropriate on New Game Plus. Yeah, I don't know. I was told that you can, like, there's a modded save file so that you don't have anything on New Game Plus. And again, this isn't like a... I'm not saying the game isn't fun, right? Like, you can still have plenty of fun just, like, interacting with the base systems and being like, we did it, guys. We attack buffed, and then we attacked with fire attacks for 5 turns. Like, congratulations. So long as you can survive the enemy's turn, it doesn't really matter. Just heal it all off and keep attacking. Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? Is that in a turn-based game, I literally wrote a paper on this, just for the record. You know, not that it's any kind of, like, crazy prestigious academic writing, but a very interesting thing about Slay the Spire is that they basically made it so that past turn 9, like, there are timers for bosses, right? Like, there are positive feedback loops that lead you to dying, right? So the heart gets, like beat of death goes up, and it gets strength over time. In this game, there are, like, turns where they mass AoE debuff your party, right? Or they'll get, like, 4 extra turns, right? So the time is ticking, right? You can't reasonably just heal it all off and attack, right? You can't, like, solve boss fights that way. But what I'm saying is that because press turn is so strong, it feels like you can always damage race. Like, I feel like I am protected by the numbers of the system to win damage races. Right? So if I'm a designer and I go, like, they should be level 46 by this point, and they're using the press turn system, and maybe they use an attack buff, and maybe they have some healing, I anticipate that a player of average capacity who has these stats is going to attack the boss and win. Like, I feel like I'm playing a walking simulator when I just attack them with press turn 4 times. Personally. So I wish there was a bit more to it, I guess. Which makes me want to, like, put all these artificial difficulty things in place of, like, well, what if I just don't do that? Or, like, what if I explore the systems more? Or what if I do something like that? Right? It's not because I think it's an invalid experience to play the game correctly. It's that, like, I appreciate that there are so many other things you could be doing, and I want to explore them. Personally. If you use an attack, the attack will be weaker if you use it again in the last 3 turns, or next 3 turns. Not always, but for most of the bosses, yes. Though for many, it's worth debuffing even if they'll cleanse it by turn's end. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that we saw in this boss that they spend a turn cleansing debuffs, right? So that's, like, an interesting way to engage with the boss, is like, okay, I can make it so that they don't attack me one time, or I can offset, like, whether Rella's attacking or the dragon's attacking, or if Rella is putting up a barrier and then the dragon is attacking because they, like, swap between them, right? Like, that's a cool way to interact with the boss, but what I'm saying is that, like, I didn't actually have to do that to win, right? But the thing is, you know, this isn't explicitly calling you out, Poi, but, like, when you come back and you're like, oh, I expected you to have, like, beat the boss already, it's like, I know I could have beaten the boss already. We all knew we could beat the boss already. That wasn't the point. Like... I'm just trying to enjoy myself, you know? Like, we all knew that we could buff once and then press turn 8 times. Everybody knew that. But I was like, oh, they have a barrier. I wonder if it's like... Yeah, I wonder if it's this reflect barrier. Oh, it's not that reflect barrier. Oh, I wonder if I can, like, elementally attack the barrier and sacrifice the 2 turns, which still gives me 4 turns because I have pressed turn, right? And it's like, okay, whatever. Don't think I had many units capable of using fire attacks. Well, yeah, you could also just attack it with physical units. It's not different to me, right? As, like, the boss is doing one particular thing. If you simply choose the strategy that actively counters it, then, like, well, then it doesn't matter. You could also just line up, like, a brawler, a berserker, and a soldier. Or a commander, I guess. Or something. Just physically attack it 3 times, too. That also works. But my point is that it is, like, hyper damage focused, is what it feels like. Yeah, the point is to do it because we can, not because it is the effective way. Exactly. So I'm trying to think, when I was like, oh, I want to maybe, like, go do dungeons when it's bad weather. Like, the point of that was to say that I want to be forced by the game systems to not rely on press turn. Do you want bosses that debuff you? Well, bosses that debuff you are just one mechanism of having a clock on the player, right? That's only one way you can do it. Right, it's not the only way. They could buff themselves, right? Like this boss had an attack buff that was evidently probably going to kill us after a number of turns. So, I don't know. Anyways, Rella's talking about doing an assassination when she was 12.
Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I... kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all...
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king.
Damn, that's wild. So, they weren't after the king, or the church wasn't after the king because they wanted power, necessarily. I mean, they could have still been. But they were after him because they knew that it was an Elden boy. An Elden ring.
Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command.
Okay. Yeah, so they were gonna do all this and then blame it on Luis, was the point. Yeah. Also, I read this, but it's like, yeah, Regicide fixes this by putting constraints on, like, how much Magli you get and the cost of archetype increases and stuff. So you have to, like, more or less have a... You need to have, like, a better strategy, right? Which is fine. We'll see when we get there. Listen, we haven't even finished the game yet. but all I'm saying is that I want to have nice, fun, drawn-out boss fights where I'm casting spells and there's back and forth and stuff. Yeah. His military merits at 12 years old, by the way. Yeah, I mean, apparently. They were just racist. Yeah, Forden literally out here like, I would never bow to an Elden King. Dun, 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 dun. Charge wants power to kill all Eldas. That has been clear at the start of the game. Sure, but specifically here they're like, well, we didn't want the prince to be worth anything, I guess.
As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust.
Oh.
The king's heart falters.
Wait, are you telling me the church were the bad people the entire time? Oh my god!
And see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so...
This is a fucked up thing to say to someone who's 12.
Nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedy.
Man, so glad this guy's dead.
Will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment? Hmm?
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
Sorry, I get that this is like a very, like, emotional scene, and that this is fucked up, and also it's like, oh yeah, well, Rella did the curse, but also, like, she didn't really mean for it to, like, be this way, and also, like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, and all these other things, but, like, Rella's cheeks just straight out there in this scene, in this shot. That's crazy, dude. That's wild. The reason why Forden specifically had Rella do it is so that he could blame Luis. Just to be clear. It's still fucked up, but the point is that they were similar stature. So that they could, like, feign that it was Luis. I think she's wearing tights or something, but yeah, that booty poppin'. She really is all legs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like, you know, that's not just her butt, but like she's wearing something. But like, damn, they really, like, her cheeks just out there.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity
2/3 legs.
I felt from you. I finally understand what is unique about your Magla.
Well, she's in heels, right? Which is why it looks like that.
You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
Grown-ass man beefing with a child. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild that that Forden was just like, I don't know, Luis kind of scary. Get that guy out of here. It's crazy.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne, this aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Luis is more of a
What
threat
did
than
she
a
mean
hero.
by this?
Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
Ah, I see. Well, I don't think that doesn't necessarily mean Luis sees a world where they're he is not dreaming for them to be overrun by humans. He is plagued by the fact that humans will overtake the world, right? Like, that makes a lot more sense. Like, with Luis's motives. He's like, guys, we can't just let humans, like, take over the world. So that's, like, his anxiety. Wait, is Luis's anxiety making all of the humans? Oh my god! Whoa!
So that's how it is.
Or at least part of them, I
If you let
guess.
yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
He's obsessed with strength and humans are pretty strong. Yeah, but the thing is, he also talks about wanting to make a utopia. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know yet. The thing is, I'm holding out hope that Luis isn't just like, haha, I'm just evil. Which, totally fine if he is, right? No, like, that's fine. But I'm curious, like, I'm suspending some disbelief that it's like, is Luis just like, haha, I'm evil, I want humans to overrun the world? Or is it more like, I feel like I need to change something and build utopia, etc., whatever? Because he had the book. Why does he have the book? Why was he reading it? Right? Like, I have no idea. Why was he trying to defend himself from the formula? Like, why was he trying to clear his name at all? Like, what? He doesn't need any of that to just, like, overrun the world with humans, right?
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
Wait, weren't we gonna kill her? Wait.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry.
Sorry, wait, what was her plan? I missed that.
Can you hear my voice?
She'll bear it all? Ah, I see.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you.
Fucking Mistari.
It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His
Oh yeah, are
Highness.
we gonna find out if we're like actually just straight up
Yet
the
all
prince
was
or not?
lost.
Because that'd be kind of
Through
cool if we
all
were.
these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her. Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my
This is the
sins
craziest
against
week
our
ever. It's like,
nation and
yeah,
its people,
we definitely went
and
from
for
0 to
willingly
fucking
abetting
100
such
immediately.
atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
This could have been a month, a week between these events. Yeah, I mean, well, I think the acceleration here is okay. This is fine.
Was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
Damn. Based
What
Batwing.
became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
Damn shit. Damn. That's crazy. This was one hell of a week.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease.
I mean, I sure hope they're crushed. Man, if I was a faithful, getting crushed, like, jeez, jeez.
What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Look at this photograph.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Damn, she was gonna die anyways. That's crazy. No, she's saying she was already dying. Dame, dame,
Juna.
dame yo, dame,
Your
none
life and will
yo.
was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Damn.
Huh?
Okay. Is the prince real? Prince is real. Okay.
The curse is gone.
Cool.
He's cured.
We weren't just randomly actually the prince.
Rella is.
Sweet. She dead, bro. Oh. Well, she.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Damn.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there.
Nah, Bullet. She's dead. She is super dead. Like she is 1,000,000% dead.
But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright? Shut the fuck. I can fix her.
She gave us a mission.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Shouldn't we like go visit the prince though? Because the curse is done.
I owe her
It's
my
undone.
life and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
We're number 2, baby.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are.
Damn, that's crazy.
The boy or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
That's awfully cheerful of you, Maria.
Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
If evil, why hard?
Defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
Honestly, so based. Rella literally being like, yo, the church fucked me over. Fuck all of you.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
Alright, so we basically have like a couple weeks.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
I mean, it's strange, because, like, it feels like we still have a lot of support links to go through and stuff. Like, surely this can't actually be the final encounter, right? Because there's still so much shit to do. You know what I mean? Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in the country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the Prince's royal subjects. It's possible they extended a new game plus. They do in some Persona games. Okay, I mean,
right.
You know, I'm just willing to see whatever. Besides, a crowd who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for a confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. Let's see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army had its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Say it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Sorry, they said September 24th, so I guess I assumed that was like 7 days. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through. Please rest well.
Let's rest.
What now?
Yeah, I don't know why I assumed month 9 would be September. But yeah, it's the 10th. They're saying this is 30 days. I just assumed that it was going to be like this. So we have a lot of time. We have way more time than I thought we had. I've never seen Juna like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort. Rilla did not deserve such cruelty, then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. Yeah, I mean... Yep. What is the voting day? I mean, I don't actually remember.
What now?
I mean, it just doesn't... It doesn't go past the 10th. It doesn't go past the 6th, so... I don't know. Be very surprised if you couldn't get it done in time. I did all the links, the entire Coliseum, and every quest with time to spare. Yeah, so I guess we're just kind of doing cleanup now, so... Could never justify cursing the prince. Yet, had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor our wishes and settle things with Louise.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she found me and Del that day with her conscience clean, she still has saved us. It's just who she is. Never stopped worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We've got to crush Louise for her sake, too. Though Rella was the prince's true assailant, she was but another victim of Forden's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella would have gone through with it. Or wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. It is what it is.
Good night.
Alrighty. Ah, we are back in academia. Hello.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Okay.
Do you recall some of our first conversations? Where I described to you how I'm trapped here. I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you
Only cats when
saying
non-creatures
that the
spell
Mage
per turn?
Academy could
Deafening
be
silence?
Somewhere else.
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ah, no, there's no thorns anymore. Wow.
The time's finally come.
Okay. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in uproar.
Very well.
So he's rushing back. Let's prepare for departure of the morning of the 23rd. Yeah, I could see something like that, Bullet. Like if he put himself in stasis so that he could keep researching archetypes or something. I don't know. Now the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone. You're right. We have to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out.
Everyone's here. We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us.
Wait, what the?
Let's be
Prepare
ready
for the
for
final
it.
battle. Days left 10. When Grand Trad approaches, spend your time before the designated day making sure to prepare fully. Use your Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow. Gather information in towns about what powers Luis commands as an mage. Yeah, we only have 10 days. Wait, what?
And then...
I'm confused. Yeah, so they did put it here. They put the event here. It's like 10 days. It's not like 30 days. So there's still more stuff to do. Okay, all right. Hold on a second. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. And I'm going to be right back. So I guess we'll just, you know, got more stuff to sort out with, go look around for quests and probably do some dungeoning and stuff. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Get as much OP stuff as you can take, you'll need it. It's like, I don't know about that. I don't know how concerned I am. I think we'll be fine. Okay. BRB in 2 seconds. Or I guess like a minute or something. Moment. Okie dokie. Let us do some stuff. We have 10 days. So let's do that. Let's do quests. Let's do all that jazz. An Elda and a fairy. You're that prince. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you. You drag us into your wars and work us to the bone. You cast us aside, and just as I'd found something lucrative, damn it all. Sure, let's help. What do you need help with, buddy? Not just a rumor? You're actually going around helping people?
Well then?
I mean, I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing. These are dangerous times, things being what they are. I haven't been able to get to the what? Go get the thread I need. Okay, we need to get you a thread. I'll go get you this thread. A place called Malva.
Let's give it a shot.
It's this place over here,
That's a
right?
choice.
Yeah.
Nice little village. Let's help them out.
Now what am I to do?
Whoa! I didn't realize that there was like, this is their, this is Milo's runner. They had like a cool statue thing. But I guess that is Milo, yeah. Talk to Loveless? Okay, let's do that.
You little...
He's here, that damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy. What are you talking about? Still playing innocent? Grand, suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Exactly where you can find me. Don't even think about running.
There's a runner.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they want to fight, but you know, but I'm not used to doing all this thinking. Can't get me thoughts in order. Wish I could just skip town and put the whole thing from my mind. Not have to think about anything.
Now what am I to do?
Oh. Okay.
Yes, hello.
So Forden, my primary obstacle among the candidates, is dead. What a fool, relying on something as unstable as religion for support. The only constraints in this world are power and military might. And I, Rudolph, leader of the Roussant, am the perfect candidate to demonstrate this truth. Only Louis remains to challenge me, yet I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeves. Thus before him I ought to crush those irritating minor candidates.
Honestly.
I guess we're gonna fight, right?
Dismissed.
Oh,
Okay.
I smell trouble.
See ya. Give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters. What say you? There.
Damn it all.
I'm guessing we can fight all of the candidates? Where are the other ones? That's pretty good. That's pretty funny.
What is it? Now what am I to do?
Can hardly believe.
How disgraceful. The only remaining candidate capable of challenging Luis is an Elda who dares to claim he is a long-lost prince. Nonetheless, with Saint Rella gone, I suppose we have no choice but to rely on him.
This is a joy. Oi!
Steady, on my dearest, please. We mustn't give in to despair. A victory for Luis isn't guaranteed. The prince. Others may have been defeated, but we can believe in the prince. Now come back from there, please. Oh, are they shouting at each other? It's all over. Sanctifex, Forden, and Lady Rella both dead. If Luis is going to kill us all anyways, I should just save him the trouble. We're all doomed. Yeah, don't worry about it, lady. We're fine. What can you do with those spindly little... Hold on. Are you the prince by chance? Yes. This country still has its prince. What was I thinking? We can't give up hope yet. Well, I'm glad I talked you out of it. Great. Great. Where are the other candidates? I want to fight them. Like, whoever the fuck. What was this guy's name again? Milo? My load on your face. We're gonna beat him up. That's for sure. We're gonna beat his ass. Hello there.
I beg your pardon.
Heard you paid a visit to the Mage Academy. Academy? The Mage Academy. I have rather fond memories of the place, considering I was once a student there myself. The frigid temperatures there were well suited for the study of magic, little in the way of flora and fauna, so the magla didn't fluctuate much between seasons. If you chose the other dialogue, does she jump? Probably not. The ruins are a sorry sight right now, aren't they? Ever since the academy closed down, the fruits of our labors have ended up in the hands of the crown theocracy to boot. When I think of the research being used for igniters and accumulators and the like. Well, I suppose I better stop there. Wouldn't want to be tried for contempt. Tired of contempt. Wouldn't want to be tired. I'd be so sleepy. Truth be told, I am a playwright. I am preparing to stage a number of my works here to help cleanse lingering memories of the Opera House tragedy. But I'm not free to make up stories as I wish. There are various constraints, you see, especially for fairy tales. Considering the lack of both greenery and fairies in Altabury, I would have thought I would be able to depict fairies more freely, but what a shame indeed. I apologize if I ramble, but when my words do eventually hit the stage, I will consider attending a show at the Opera House. Okay. Say, whatever did happen to those divine relics that were offered? I wonder if they'd let my shop handle a few of them. But my Sanctus referrals won't help me at the moment. Damn that Luis. Oh, I wonder if they have any more of those relics just kind of lying around, you know?
Why, you little...
Luis's supporters are becoming more brazen by the day. Who knows what they might do to us if he wins. This is our punishment for robbing the pagans of... Is this our punishment for robbing the pagans of this land? Is history so inclined to repeat itself? Oh, man.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
It's possible Sanctism was guilty of its own share of hubris and misdeeds. But what's done is done. You can't simply expect us to suddenly change our ways. I mean... yeah, it's not like we're gonna obliterate... What does his poster say? Join the powerful, Luis, champion of a new world order! Think we'll let you run this country to the ground? Yeah, I don't know, man. I wanna draw... I wanna draw silly mustaches on him. Just to face it, real easy like.
Dear me.
Ridiculous.
Why, you little...
Why, you little... Word of options. The only way out of this is to slay Luis myself. Bro, you aren't him. You literally are not him, dude. What are you doing? With that decided, I must head to the royal capital myself to do this dark deed. Dog, you're gonna die. An elder and a fairy. You must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me. It's too late to turn back. If Luis becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be cold.
Yes,
I get that, and we don't want that either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Luis, so hold your position.
Well, now, what are we on about?
What proof do you have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set. You'll have no luck trying to stop me. However, you can prove yourself to be stronger than the famed Zeocropus in the Tower of Insolence. It'd be a different story. Even within the army, it's feared. Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
well...
Wait, this person didn't even have a quest marker, right? Or did he? And I didn't notice.
I thank you.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot.
Does this guy even have a quest marked?
Well then.
Well, I guess he did, and I didn't notice. In my regicide run, I'm in the Dragon Temple, and so far my only character with any real MP regen is Hulkenberg with Shield Blessing, so I'm mostly running on MC, spending 4 MP per battle by using day 1 time after battle and stroll tossing money at them. Funny. He did have a marker? Okay. The church led us to a crisis, but that was a long time ago. We shouldn't be crying about it. As between you and me, I finally uncovered the truth. His Eminence Forden is actually alive. He is just hiding, biding his time until he can strike Louise down. Do not mistake me. These are God's own words. Now I must gather towards those who know the truth. Damn. That's, real funny. Imagine if that soldier actually killed Louise. That'd be really funny. We had maximum security enforced at the Opera House, and His Eminence was still murdered. Louis crushed our finest men like bugs under his heel. He's a monster in a man's skin. Real prince or not, he's too much for you to handle. You're not the only one schizo posting. Yeah, clearly. Oh. Yeah, I guess, cool. I guess we're not going in there. I mean, I kind of just want to, like, go work on some stuff instead of... I don't want to gather everything right now. Because I have basically, like, 15 minutes left, basically. I basically have 15 minutes left, basically. So what I want to do is go shopping, and I want to see if I can fight the Sandworm. Because the Sandworm was level 60, and there have been level disparities between the party and the things we're fighting. So I kind of want to see if it's possible now. But yeah, previously it was like we literally just died, so there's nothing to be done. But I wonder if we can do it now.
Dreadful.
Oh, I wonder if we can teach Basilio the sniper class. Because I want to... He seems like a better physical attacker, right? What is Stroll's strength, actually? I'm curious. 33. 39. So I guess Basilio as a sniper would be the physical attacker we've been looking for. I've also had the same experience with the Sandworm. All but Hulkenberg got one-shotted by the Sandworm. Yeah. So I wonder if we swap out Hulkenberg for Basilio. And then we teach him the sniper class. I guess it would take a while to actually get him up there and learn Seeker and all that shit. Which Hulkenberg has already done. Well, now I just don't want to do it because it's like way too much effort to get all the way up there. You know what I'm saying? God, that's like so much effort. Alright, I'm gonna not mess around right now, maybe. Because I don't have as much time. But I'll think about it. I have to think about what I want to do over the 10 days. Because, honestly, if we're doing a bunch of traveling stuff, that really is not a lot of days. You know what I mean? Like, this really is not a lot of days at all. To prepare for the quote-unquote final battle. Forgetting the fact that there is literally another calendar month and the day of the hero marked on the calendar. So there's probably a little bit more to go. But in the meanwhile, it does not feel like we actually have that much time.
What now?
What do I want to do? I think go look at Barden's quest. So let's go do that.
Alright. Where to?
Let's teleport to Martira. Wait, no, we have to look at the weapon shops first. No, we already looked at the weapon shops. We looked at the shops when we got in here. So what is the rock show now? There's Luis and there's us. Right? That's it. That's funny. You're totally gonna get, what, 3 ranks with Gallica in 20 days time? Yeah, or 10 days time. Yeah, exactly. It's like, there's no way. Like, there's definitely way more. You fight Luis for the next 5 boss fights and again at the final boss. Yeah, it's like, clearly there's more to do. And I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. It's not about, like, some kind of crazy subversion or something. It's just that I want more game to play. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do more dungeons. I want to explore the map. I want to do all the quests, right? And I'm excited to do all of them. And I want to keep messing around with the systems because as I was saying, like, I get that you can you can really boil it down to whatever class you want, inherent weaknesses, right? But I do want to play around with the system more. Like, we have a lot of EXP items, so we can swap stuff around. Like, like, how are we gonna get to level 6 and then, like, Magic Seeker and Summoner 10? Like, how are we supposed to have done all of this by now, right? There's no way. Is Brigitte at 8? I kind of forgot about this since I just knew by how little the social links I'd done that there would be more. Yeah, basically, right. That was, you know, already what I was thinking when we fought Luis the first time, and I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like, that's not happening. This fight's a meme. I do wish he was a little bit harder, though. Like, he did a little bit more.
All right, then.
Okay, so I went into the map and then said I wanted to go shopping, and then I realized, okay, wait, I don't actually want to go shopping.
Let's go.
Let's check the Sandworm fight and see if we can do it. Because I know that there have been level disparities between bosses, but I don't know if it's, like, possible to do it. So I'm curious. Okay. How do we want to prepare for this fight? I think we don't know how to prepare for this fight yet, and we're going to just go in blind and then go from there. I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to save, though, at least.
Now?
You've come.
You've come. I did come. Thank you.
I thank you.
See if we can do this one. Okay.
I stand with you.
Hey, Wormface! Remember when you ate us?
I don't remember what this thing is weak to. We are level 1 defense.
Take my fullest power.
Okay, not fire.
Show you. Going for the weak spot.
I won't hold back. Everyone, fall back.
Into the fray. Oh, power of heroes.
He's weak to Jack. What? Huh?
If you dare.
Okay. Okay, yeah, this seems manageable.
I can do this.
What's Jack? Hasn't it's? I think it's weak to nothing.
The flash dancer.
Let's go. With healing power.
I'm grateful. That helped.
I'm obliged. By this for all that we strive for. I stand waiting.
That might have been what I said. No promises, though. And we'll find out, I suppose. Yo, Darude Sandstorm? That's crazy.
Captain, they've slowed them down.
Yeah, defense is wearing off this turn.
It is your turn. Watch me. Let's not.
Watch me. Let's not. Yeah, don't watch me. Ah, we didn't inherit the regular defense buff. Can I?
Perhaps not. I'm stepping back.
Okay, let's do let's see. Let's see how this works. Because if it doesn't AoE attack, then maybe we can like gain some tempo off of that. Yeah, so this should pass his turn, right? Yes. Okay, sweet. That's a cool way to get extra turns.
Come forth now. Behold this power. This might sting. Captain,
By this
they've
power.
slowed you down.
Light.
Is
everyone all
I
right?
feel like we're gonna run out of MP before we can actually kill this thing.
With blade in hand. Shatter.
Ah, not the AoE. Oh, but it was a physical attack. Ooh, that's probably good. Oh, but that's not good. Damn it.
Captain, Summoner, the situation is changing.
We're running out of defense again. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem great. I don't think we have... We don't have its weakness. Right? That makes that hard. And also, Juna's not necessarily doing anything. Juna! Is that...
Let's stay calm. Let's go. No.
The question is, can we do this without... Like, if we lose our defense buff, are we fine?
Everyone, I stand. Let justice prevail.
Often, if an attack has no clear element, it's either physical or some hidden almighty attack. Kind of funny.
Is that all?
Sandstorm was actually just almighty. I guess losing defense buff for like one turn isn't that bad, you know?
Take my fullest power.
Do this.
Captain, that is what I need.
Oh, maybe it's because it's
Maybe not.
Giga debuffed, and that's why. Let's do this.
Oh, power of heroes.
Do this.
Even
Pop a
my
healing
strength
item.
will be needed. No use holding back. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know how we can put some gas into this these attacks. We're now losing our attack buff.
Raging
Wow.
fire.
No, the miss! Oh, the pain!
Everyone, to the front. Is everyone to the rear? Go charging in. Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
Ow. Oh, that's kind of bad.
Get her some healing.
Oh, they're not dead. They're fine.
From a distance, I pray you're ready. Look like you're about to drop. It is your turn.
Literally missed the broadside of a barn. Yeah, it's like... I don't know, have you seen the casting animations for stuff like Flare in... Oh, which Final Fantasy was it? There's like... Sometimes they just go over the top, right? Like, the animation cutscene for casting Flare in one of the Final Fantasies is just like a fucking, like, 10-minute cutscene. It's not 10 minutes. But could you imagine doing all of that and then you just fucking miss? That'd be so funny. That's basically what that felt like, I guess is what I'm saying.
Better be sure.
Yeah, so we're dropping defense this turn.
Fight is power.
That is a
Not out of this yet.
Sephiroth moment. Yeah.
I'm obliged. By this come.
You remember the round table? Which one's that?
I crush you.
Sunstorm. No, you've been debuffed.
Juna, your speed's down.
Oh, it's a summon from 7? True. I'm guessing it follows the pattern of just 7 billion years to cast itself.
Don't underestimate me.
I mean, that's fair. We are agility -3 right now. But
No need. Your turn.
I'm just gonna pass.
It's okay. We can. Let's go.
Alright, yeah, I think we are, unfortunately, we're a little... we're clearly not making enough progress, and I am going to change up what we are probably going to do here. Yeah.
It's really hurting.
Okay.
I won't last. Someone help her. Down. Get her back up.
Right, I think it was like weak to pierce or something like that.
This will get ugly.
Everyone.
Each of the Knights of the Round Table are each summoned and attack the target. By the way, no skip feature.
I see.
Okay. Alright, let's
What now?
let's prepare a little differently. Instead of Batra, let's try this one. Actually, no. Let's do what we intended to do on this character, which was... Let's take the regular attack buff. No, not this one. Shit. Do I have the... I guess I don't. I want this one.
All right.
Honestly, why don't I just, like, playing as Commander and then inheriting Medical? Now, honestly, that's what I'm feeling at this point. Well, because I can't have a fat dumpy, I think that's the main thing. I'll try it this way. Then we will... Oh, yeah, we still need to inherit that one. And then, what else can we give ourselves? Oh, shit, that costs a lot. Ah, the medium one's probably good enough. Let's try doing it like this. Oh, maybe... No, I can give myself this one. Then we're just on healing. We can't heal because we don't have a heal. What if I gave myself the... Where is it? Do I have an AoE healing thing? I have this one. Multi-target recovery skill. Take this one. And I think we take this one. Then you'd be weak to strike. Yeah, is that an issue? Is it because it's attacking with strike and that's a problem? Oh. This one weak to strike? This one is also weak to strike. Is it attacking with strike? Can you guess what element the Tongue Slam is? I'm guessing strike. Sure. But I think I don't want to use Magla on inheriting the one thing. So ideally, we would have access to whatever their weakness is, but let's not do that. We'll just do this. So we have access to all of the buffs. We have Shield Blessing. We have healing, status cure, and a light attack. So the light attack is just our generic attack. And then, what about the other guys? Wolkenberg. Ah, I lose so much attack. Try this one. And then... Also, I want to bring... Felt like Juno wasn't really doing much, and Yufa wasn't really doing much because they're like elemental weakness people. So maybe if we change Juna back to debuffer, like hard debuffer. Or if I just wear the, I wear the mask of the Faker mask. I don't remember what that gives us. What is Yufa doing, though? I think, like, literally not doing anything. So maybe we change out Yufa. Or, like, Stroll. Just use Swordmaster. Attack. Diagonal slash, heat up, golden attack. Yeah, I kind of want to try that. Juno running a mastered archetype. Yeah, mass dancer. I mean, I just assumed that having the Faker mask would be better than, like, actually running Faker. But we could try just running Faker. Could try doing that. I guess I, like, waste the XP. Poison shot. What else could we put here? Its proclamation is not what we want to do, probably. What's this? Higher crit rate, least hit rate. I don't really know what else to put on you. I feel like you're just going to be spamming the 3 attack one. So our oops. So our party is currently buffs, debuffs. 2 physical attackers, and yeah, buffs, debuffs, 2 physical attackers. I think that's what we're doing.
You've come.
Try it.
I thank you.
So it feels like it's doable. Feels very doable. Having a weakness attack sounds correct.
My friends, charge!
Hey, workmate!
Even if not intentional, constantly leveling a mastered archetype makes faster archetype XP farming. Oh, really? That's kind of interesting.
Let's go.
Okay, so I want to double buff turn 1.
Everyone
So
to the front.
Even white
pass. I guess the attackers don't need to go on turn 1. That's the thing that I could be doing. Let's see. Okay, it's not actually weak to pierce. That's good to know.
Perhaps not. Moving to the rear.
So I can actually pass here. Oh, everyone going to the back doesn't matter because we're gonna be doing this anyways. You could time walk? But I think it's this. Master Archetype leveling spawns one of the hero EXP items. Yeah, I mean, I wonder how that compares to just, like, allowing yourself to level one of the other ones. Okay. So this is our damage. We double buffed last turn, so we'll have to refresh both up on the same turn. Probably. So attack.
Are you prepared?
Let's actually do this.
Royal power within.
Click a coin.
The fight is power.
So what am I doing? I don't have to attack, right? But I can. Realistically, I should be on healing duty. But 1, 2, 3. So my question is, do I need to buff next turn is my question. And I don't actually know the answer to that question, so I'm just gonna attack. Let's do this. keep hitting it until you find the weakness? No, I don't think I will. Ah, the critical. Pain.
Please.
Okay. I have to find out if I fucked myself.
Hulkenberg's fighting her anxieties.
Yes,
The
okay. I
enemy's
did.
off her.
In the name of justice, no holding back. Let me withdraw it, Swordmaster. Try not to worry.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Juna,
I will fight with pride.
Thought I had a save file left where I could test it. I did not. Ah, I see.
Everyone, fall back.
I'll give you the performance of a life. This is just what I need. This might be your turn. Hulkenberg,
How can we survive this? They'll not break my defenses.
I can't afford to hold. You first.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Ah, once again, I buffed in the wrong order. I wanted them to end in the back row. What a goober.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? This badly hurt. Get her some healing.
So I'm doing, like, one of two things. And that is either I am buffing that turn, or I'm healing. That is how buffs work.
Let's move into the faker. This might sting.
Observe the enemy. I'm stepping back. Sniper! As the point of a sword!
I call upon royal power within. Let's see how this plays out.
Motherfucker.
I'll get some distance.
I pressed B to exit the menu and it went to guard. Oh well.
We can do this.
Thank you.
I guess spending 2 turn slots with no weakness means that I'm basically always losing out on something. Isn't very good.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Okay. This is the rebuff turn, so someone has to pass. I think the pass is going to be the debuffer.
Be a good strategy.
Or we can keep it backing.
Pull yourself together.
Or we can miss. That's not good.
Are you prepared? Perhaps not.
So we can't cycle back to double buffing. That does not work here.
All yours.
Juna, your speed's down.
And we don't have the mass attack buff. That doesn't work.
We'll do this together.
We could just drop everything. But dropping everything, though, you know, hear me out.
Go.
Let's just do some damage, you know.
Got a new weakness.
Okay, so the people who I want to act are... I guess I want you to act.
No need to
It'll
rush
cycle
this.
cycle
Your
back
turn.
to you.
Juna,
Is
your
everyone
speed's
all right?
down.
There. Thanks.
Thanks.
My thanks. In the net to the fore.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Not now. Moving to the rear.
You're
Go
passing.
for it.
Stroll, your speed's down.
We'll do this one first.
Everyone, into the front.
Just burning all my MP.
Don't underestimate. Faker. Moving back, Captain. I call upon you down. So
Does not work.
Observe to safer ground.
Of the attacks that deal and inflict a one-time weakness to that element. That's how I took out the baby on Regicide. Knight gets one very early on.
For all that we strive for.
What am I doing here? Buffed attack. We can't pass back to our guy because it will take too long.
Let justice
So we're losing.
prevail.
Got it.
I'll
Shoot
run
you.
through.
What can I do?
badly wounded. Can anyone
That's a lot of damage.
Not yet. Someone heal her.
That should do the trick.
Ah, does he buff everyone's defense if we don't have a defense buff? But only if we don't have a defense buff? That's kind of hilarious.
What a withdrawing! I shall vanquish evil. Oh, healing light.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I did to the dragon, right? I wonder if we just run it, right?
No. Falling back. Juna, you speed down. Show them our light. You hit their weakness.
This'll be over soon enough.
Captain.
I'll show you.
Sorry, there. Can't pass.
Can't let it go unused. I'm obliged.
Helpful.
Yeah, I feel like the thing that is actually the worst about this strategy, like the one thing that is actually just doesn't seem to be working at all, is having a dedicated healer. To be completely honest with you, it's just like does not seem very good at all.
Now, what's the play?
Except for Stroll. Stroll is actually our dedicated healer. They're the real dedicated healer. Now what am I doing? Not doing anything. Healing. Yes.
Try not to worry.
Gunner also gets one, so I was using it from Kaizme as well, the same fight. Was doing big O damage. Oh, that's not good.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Let's go.
Let's go to the back row.
Everyone.
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. This should be good.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
I owe you.
Stroll,
I step for
down.
all that we strive for. I shall defend.
In that, I'll hold my ground.
Well, let's see what happens. Alright, nice. It wasn't that bad. Thank God.
Captain, they've
I do want to rebuff attack before I
Everyone, to the front.
use a bunch of mana on the weakness attack. Probably also put all this stuff back up.
Oh, power of heroes.
moving
For all that we strive for.
Alright, Stroll really is doing his best as the dedicated healer.
That helped.
I'm obliged.
I'm pretty sure the bite is also strike damage for the record. That's fair. Oh my god, is this just gonna be every turn now? Oh, it's so over, dude. Yeah, so we're losing defense this turn.
Let me help.
Thanks. Thank you.
I owe you.
Even white. Faker! No need to rush this. Please, after you.
Is everyone out with blade in hand? I shall be as a shield.
I shall sword master.
I shall sword master.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you.
Trust me.
So come forth, royal sword. Is there another way?
Yeah, we're gonna be dropping attack next turn, I think, right?
Bracing.
Oh, the crit. Brutal.
Captain, they've slowed you down. Faker! This might sting.
I stand ready. Behold, we stand together. I'll run you through.
Hulkenberg's
Now,
moving
what's
slower.
the play? All yours.
Let's set it up.
Hold hold nothing back.
You hit their weakness.
Don't
That's your
underestimate
opening,
me.
Captain.
Behold this power.
Time walk? Ooh, time walk? No, it didn't work. No, but the gambling. Oh, the fucking critical. Pain, dude. Oh, I got 69 by the worm. Let's go. Not the ground burrow again. All right. I didn't drop defense though, right? Didn't. Someone is gonna have to heal. I think it's gonna be Stroll. I think everyone else is gonna defend.
They'll not
So,
break my defenses.
In the name of
you will
vanquish
heal.
evil.
Oh, I'm gonna refresh the defense buff, sorry. We can actually drop the defense buff, maybe? And then just, like, let ourselves get rebuffed next turn. And then I guard here, and then...
Won't hold back. Better be sure.
This will be over.
I wonder if this will miss. I'm kind of curious. Would a debuff miss here? It did. It's okay. I wasn't sure if it only dodged, like, attacks. It did not. Dodged everything. Okay. Okay, we have dropped our attack buff. Sells defense down. Yeah, I think this is fun.
Can't afford to hold back. Time to go offensive. I call upon royal power within.
Stroll is just still on healing duty. Let's go, Stroll. I'm proud of you. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Alright.
Let's work together.
Go! You hit their weakness. Don't. That's your opening.
Okay, we might actually just be able to kill him.
Freeze over.
Nice. Okay, that was fun.
I'm capable too.
He sure is casting Media.
Not bad at all.
Stroll has just been a dedicated healer for the entire game. It was weak to ice, as I said. Oh, Jack? Like Jack Frost?
Right there.
Hey. Hey, look, it dodged. I apologize, I'm calling... Oh, right, we had a voice for Barton. I apologize. I'm causing you all this trouble. I don't remember how to do it. I'm sure some of the words will reignite the voice. Are you hurt?
Everything okay?
Oh, this is nothing. One of my few redeeming features is I'm right tough to kill.
I thank you.
Sweet.
All right.
I was fine. I could finally see your power for my own eyes. So that's how you feed it. That's how you're feated. You're feated. You're feated, Lady Joanna's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you, subscribe. Please, give my thanks to your friends. And with this, we saved Martira. You should go tell him, Barton. Aye. Good idea. Everyone will feel well at ease once they know the giant sandworm's not coming. I just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Let us return and proclaim it. Then I'll depart from Martira forever. Alright. Hey Yumi, welcome. We're just about wrapping up.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life is in no real danger. He just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man fighting a giant sandworm. Let him rest in the administration building. Even Gasro can't complain at this point. Not like that guy's around, though. He's hiding somewhere. Why would Barton do such a risky thing, especially for the people who voted against him? All I did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm, which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move. Go away. Barton protected the town, not you guys. Oh. The feels. I mean, Barton can be kind of scary, but deep down, he's actually really nice and he loves us. Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
Is that true, you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in Actus workshop. Actus? Actes? Actus workshop picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and he said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if he sought power... I also saw Barton before he left to fight. He bought huge amounts of wound care supplies at the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but to continue as normal. Tell me, such a man could be good... What? Tell me such a man could be anything but good. You speak words of praise, but do you not remember? Barton required your help. He always leaves things for others to handle. There isn't a problem with asking for help.
What?
What? What I'm saying is that it's impossible for Barton alone. Indeed, it was impossible for Barton, which is why he wisely requested aid, and then splendid things were accomplished. I, for one, think it was a great decision.
Just so.
All of us have always been reliant on each other, but strangely, in this instance, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose the stolid Barton to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when we didn't shoulder them in precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barton wanted power over the whole town, it was us who wanted Barton and the town to do our job for us. Self-governance should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Barton lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted. But he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much. We should be the ones to think about think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves. We just tried to make Barton do all the work. That's sad. Something happened to Martira again? Barton just like, oh, do we need to stop something else? And nothing's happened, Barton. Everything's good. I see. Very good then. Can sense Barton's profound gratitude. Yeah.
In the end, I managed to protect.
With certain exceptions, escape will always succeed during squad battles. Oh shit! Let's go! Also, to answer your question, Yumi, yes, the game has been quite good. This game rocks.
Thanks.
Subscribe, thank you for saving Barton.
Now then.
We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. Nice. I feel like I've gotten more support from the people of Martira, thanks to Barton's increased faith in me. Did you get a chance to check out the picture I sent you? Oh yeah, I think I reacted to it. I put 100 in fire underneath it. I can't guarantee I'm going to get to it anytime soon, though, but one of these days. Also, was the idea that, like, would I put it under the robe? I don't remember. Don't remember what your robe looked like. I think I still have the model file, but I'm trying to think of how it would fit with what's already there. Let's demonstrate my resolve.
Ah, closure.
But yeah, I'm sure I'll get to it.
I can't believe it.
The real coward hours begin away. Oh my goodness. Begin away. Begin again. Begin now? There we go.
Ah, closure.
So true. We shouldn't have electricity or internet because it's impossible for any to upkeep on their own. Yeah, exactly. Man, infrastructure and working together? Unbelievable. Why would we ever do that?
Ah, closure.
This dude loves running away. Ooh. Gastro guy? I don't know. Just when you get the chance, no rush. And yeah, Under the Robe. Send you the reference picture again if you want. No, it's fine. Like, I have the model file. It's just like somewhere. I just don't know where I put it. Oh, he gives you 2 running away perks. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even fucking think about that. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. True. True, though. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for today. Next time, we'll probably have a good old grinding session. Just clearing out quests, preparing for the big fight, as it were, in quotes, big fight. And, yeah. Do some more social links, do all that. I'll have more time on Wednesday. Actually, I might need to put it on not a Wednesday, because there will be... Yeah, I'll be busy next Wednesday, so I might need to move it to Thursday or Tuesday or something like that. Can't do it Monday either. So it might have to be Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, big fight. It's a gay sex scene. Oh no. Oh no, Luis is gonna... Man, I hope the big bad guy Luis isn't gonna exert his power over little old me. That'd be terrible. How awful. Okie dokie. Alright. If you're still here, hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always. And I will see you all next time. Fire Emblem tomorrow. And, we'll take a look at the Slay the Spire trailer, because I thought it was interesting too. There's probably like a lot of stuff we can look at there. So just make sure you remind me if I pussy out, I guess. I feel like that's something we can do. Need to figure it out though. Alright. See you all later, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye. What did we do with fighting the worm? We beat the worm. We did it. We beat it. Bye.